It's qualifying time at Spa. One of the
Welcome to Spa for part 13 of this championship season. So it's dry this time around at Spa, which makes a change. Didn't have much luck in the last few races with the weather, so I'm hoping that the weather stays dry for this entire session, so we can actually have a decent qualifying and race. And in practice, I managed to do a really good lap time on the medium tires, and then even when I went out on the softs and the super softs, I couldn't actually beat the time I did on the medium tires. So I'm not entirely sure how I managed to do that lap time, but yeah, so it's going to be interesting, I guess. So let's jump into our qualifying lap and see what happens. So the first problem we're going to have is the computer letting us off. Oh no. I was about to say, the first problem we're going to have is the computer letting us off at the bum time, but no, it hasn't actually done that this time. Which makes no sense at all, but that corner is such a fun corner to go around. Well, they can be quite terrifying in some cars depending on what it is. Overcooked a tiny bit. We always lose a heap of time in the upcoming corner because I still haven't worked out actually how to take it. Well, not too bad that time, but it's the entry of the corner I still haven't figured out, because if you get the entry of that corner wrong, it sort of screws you for the next sort of few hundred meters. Quite a solid lap so far, actually, I think. Feels like it anyway. And I think it's just not screw it for the last corner. That'll annoy me if I do. Tiny bit too late into it. What position are we in? Oh, P5, that's pretty good actually. I think I flashed to P4 from P5 briefly at the end of the last corner. Yeah, so if I hadn't braked that tiny bit too late, I would have been 4th, I think. I've just beaten Raikkonen, but yeah, just behind the Mercedes and Ferraris is pretty good actually, so not going to complain. That was a lucky, when I say lucky run, but it was a good run. So our teammate is down in P10, which is actually still not too bad. Oh well, let's carry on from that and roll on to the race. Are you serious, game? What is wrong with you? For God's sake. It's our 3rd race in a row when it's been dry in qualifying and wet in the race. Oh my God. Kill me. Ah! Is the game bugged or something and just raining at every race or something? I was actually really looking forward to that race just like 5 seconds ago. And now I'm not. God damn it. I hate your game at times, jeez. It's a good game, but I still hate it at times when it does things like that. The car's fully not set up for that, it's going to be hell to drive. You can't change the setup here, it just says start race. But I mean, it makes sense, it's only a sprint race, but at the same time well, looks like we're in for some more fun again. Looks like we're in for some fun here. Let's hope we can get a good start. And we are away. Both Mercedes seem to have got an average start. So has whoever that Mercedes is, I think that's Hamilton. Taking P2, which is fantastic. Well, we're not going to keep it, probably, I suspect. Probably going to screw up at one of the corners, but why is Rosberg slowing down so much? Crazy person. Going past. Okay, it's quite slippery. How are we leading? This is crazy. Are you leading a red race? A wet race. Not a red race. Me leading a wet race? What is this? Magic or something? Seems like it. I think if I just keep the car on the track, it might be alright. I'll stick to the racing line and just stop them from overtaking, not in a legal manner, but just by sticking to the racing line. What was that for? I just stick to the racing line and kind of not exactly block them, but in any position when they want to try and come past, I position the car correctly in a good defensive manner, then they won't have anywhere to go, so I might actually be alright. It'd be crazy if that was the case. Not too likely though, but you never know. I'm slightly worried about the AI, why they're going so slowly into the first sector, Communauté Rouge. Slightly concerned as to why they're going so slowly, because I don't know if it's that if you go flat out you'll just fly off the edge of the corner, or if they were actually just being wusses. They seemed alright. We've gained a lot of time on them actually by going a bit faster through there, so I don't actually know why they were going so slowly, but oh well. Whoopsies. Just exploring new track layouts. So I'll say to Charlie Whiting if he asks. If you don't know who Charlie Whiting is, he's the race director who's in charge of all the things like during sessions, whether it's practice qualifying races, if someone cuts a corner, if they get, he's the one in charge of, you know, whether they get a penalty and all that sort of thing for various things. Those curves are lethal in the wet, so I was trying to keep the car straight and the power off, because if you're on the curb with and you accelerate or brake suddenly, you will probably spin around. Whereas if you actually just keep going at the same speed without accelerating or braking, or twitching the car left or right too suddenly, then in most cases you'll actually be alright. For some reason it seems like I'm faster than the AI, which is surprised. I was expecting to be slower than them, but not going to complain about the occasional time when I'm faster than them. Steamrolling them in the first sector, jeez. Trying to take the corner better this time, it's better. Ish. So it's quite incredible with this track because it's so long and twisty that the lap times in the wet is so much slower than in dry. 25. Yeah, it's about, I mean, 207. I mean, in qualifying we were doing a 150. What I did at 150, no? Or 151 or something. a bit of a messy second half to that lap. Too much talking and losing a bit of time and concentration. Be careful, I really don't want to get a penalty for cutting a corner when I'm winning a race. That would be very unfortunate. Fastest lap again. Uh-oh. I was like, fastest lap again, and then your Rosberg does the fastest lap. I'm like, uh-oh. They finally found the pace. Doesn't look like it. I think I might have just had a crappy lap, to be honest. Which I did. Oh jeez, that was in the edge of flying off the edge of the track right there. Nearly lost it. Overcooked again there. Taking it very cautiously. I prefer to lose the time to Rosberg and stuff by just going that tiny bit slower. These corners then actually trying to go a bit faster and actually completely screwing up by spinning out or something. So always the thing I hate when you're actually leading a race and you spin out. Something that infuriates me a lot. What was I saying? Trying to not do that now. God damn it! Talking again. Shit. Right, so that's not good. So now we have to either try and actually finish the race with 2 seconds in front of Rosberg. Shit, that's not good either. We need to either finish the race 2 seconds ahead of Rosberg, or we'll not win the race. To be honest, it's looking unlikely now. Damn it, that's annoying. We have to have a good last lap. Shit, overcooked it, but that might have cost us the race. That yeah, I think we've lost it. God's sake, this car's useless. Go around that corner, Jesus Christ. Anything I would hope is that... Fuck's sake! 1, 2... Have we won? Damn it! No! Ah! Ah, so annoying. God damn it. That screw up that in the last so close. Damn it. Ah. Balls.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look
How
in the
far?
drivers' table. Well, the lead at the top has come down.
Right, so I was
after a poor
plus
result for our points leader. Now then, Anthony
0.7, which
Davidson,
means he must
who
have
was
been
your driver of the day?
1.3 seconds behind us only.
For sure, but I'm going to say Pascal
Damn.
Wehrlein. We've been seeing his talent elsewhere for a while now, and it's good to see
Yeah.
him making the same kind of impact in Formula One.
On to the constructors then.
Yeah, that
The
corner
Saints have
screwed us
extended
over.
their lead
But I
at the
mean,
top of the standings.
we can't complain that much though, because we still get P stop P2 in the rain, which is like crazy, because I usually suck. But oh well, it's like it's just the way it is. On the positive though, we've actually closed up on Verstappen. He's only like 6 points ahead of us. Whereas before last race, I think he was at 20 or something. So he obviously must have got like no points or something this race. Whereas we collected the whole whopping 18, I think it was. So we're making progress. So quite a disappointment that, but same time, at least we did actually get a podium, which is pretty crazy. And Spa and in the rain, which is about 3 times more difficult than anywhere else. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll catch you for the next race.